So in this last demo, we're going to look at outbound events or signals, or how the Indicite platform can signal external processes or external systems that a change happened within the Indicite platform. So there's various types of changes that we can look at, and we'll see this in a bit more detail. So first off, as you can see, we're publishing events, and we support 3 types of providers right now: Kafka, Azure Service Bus, and Azure Event Grid. So you can configure either of these providers to receive those events. I've already pre-configured a Kafka provider right now. So what's left now is to define a route and to define what kind of events we want to capture. So in this use case, we want to capture anytime there's a change or that happened to companies. So as we've seen in previous videos, some of our data include client companies, and whenever there's a new company that is created, say in an external CRM system, and that change makes its way within the Indicite knowledge graph, we want to actually publish an event that contains the new or updated company data so that external systems can now react to this change as well. So here's how we configure this. It's pretty simple. We're going to do this through the UI on the hub, but you can do this programmatically via the config API or Terraform. So I'm going to call this capture new companies, and the provider is the Kafka Outbound Events provider I've already created. So here we have a list of types of events we want to listen to. These are all the types of events we can listen to within the Indicite platform. So those are, for example, authorization evaluations, context IQ executions, configuration creations, so forth. But what we are interested in is capture. Whenever there's a new data capture, we want to trigger an event. So the particular type of capture is upsert node. So whenever we are upserting a new node that is actually a company node, then we want to publish an event. So upsert means update or insert. So whenever a company is updated or added, we want to just make that change available outside. And that's it. We can now just use this. Now I have a couple of routes already created here. This one captures document changes. And whenever there's a document change that is triggered, we can stop processing here. We don't have to go to the next route. So this is just a way to optimize processing of various routes. So next, we're going to see how to actually exercise this at runtime. Okay, so now let's create a new company. So let's imagine that a new company is added to our CRM system. And through some pre-arranged or pre-configured process, there's a capture API call that is made either directly from the CRM app, or it goes through our event streaming and eventually triggers something equivalent to this. So this is using our capture API. So the new company, it's essentially a new node for our knowledge graph. The company is called Joe's Auto Repair. The external ID from the CRM system is provided here. There's actually a typo here. It's a company, and it's located in Canada. It comes from the CRM system. We have some update and verified times. Update is today as of this recording. And let's create this and see if we get an event in our outbound event stream. Before I do that, let's have a look at what the outbound provider looks like. This is going to be a view of this outbound topic. This is just a simple open source free Kafka client called Kafka.io, available for download from the web, really. So this connects to the Kafka provider and lists all the topics that are available on that provider. The topic we're monitoring here is this one here. And so we expect to see new messages appear here as soon as they are published. So right now there's nothing here. It's streaming. It's in streaming mode. So it's waiting for messages to appear there. So let me trigger a creation, this new company creation. So I'm going to send this company. I'm getting the result back. This is the ID of the new node. So let's see here, and right away we can see some new events. We see that I've just created a company. It's called Joe Auto Repair. It's in Vancouver, and here's the URL. And that's essentially notifying me of, well, the two things. They're the same, really. So what we can do now is have a look at it in the graph and see what it looks like in the graph. So if I go like so and navigate back to my application, I could go back now to the Data Explorer, but we've seen this before. I can't type at this point. And we have the new company. There we go. So that's it. What we've seen in this short video is how we can monitor events that happen in the Indicate platform and publish events to an outbound Kafka provider, for example, or to the Azure Event Grid to notify external systems. Thank you.